All right. How you doing?
Doing good, doing good. Now, like, kind of getting ready for right now, like, getting anxious about the next shows. Like this week was like there was a lot of stuff going on, like recording studio, rehearsing, and it's been like going, like traveling, going to Orlando, coming back, then going again. Like I went this weekend, the last weekend. I went again like for 2 days, and then I came back. I got like to rest something yesterday. So yeah, it's been good. I feel good. It's been busy recordings. I love doing the recordings. So yeah, here we are.
That sounds great. You're so busy with music all the time. I'm stoked. I feel like, how do you have the time for it?
Yeah, well, like when there's a chance to do sessions, and that's like very exciting for me. Yeah, well, recently, like I've been doing recording for other artists. It's kind of like they are different their own ways, like the some of rock. I've been recording some rock, alternative rock, like some punk rock, like I've been recording like urban music, like Latin urban music. And that's what I like the most, like that kind of differences between artists, the between styles. I like that challenge a lot. That's very challenging, because some of the things that you might record are not the things that you used to play like often. So it's like, okay, wow, I need to record this, but I haven't practiced these styles of music or this. So it's challenging. I like that. I love it. It's like it makes me push myself, no, like into that new world that I'm about to record. So last week, yeah, I record a guy. He's one of those artists that doesn't even have a name for the project. So I love that, because I'm like starting, like kind of starting that new project with him, and that's kind of cool. Like I like that. Like the
That's great.
first impression, I'm gonna record that. So that I like that.
Cool, cool. How do you get hooked up with all these different people?
Well, most of the recordings, like I'm doing it in a studio in Orlando. called Red Lion Audio. He's a friend of mine, like from Venezuela. We used to play together, and he's been like building this studio for a long time ago. And we were like, like when I was in Venezuela, I was talking to him. We were chatting a lot. He was like, "Hey, dude, look at this! Like, this is a new thing that I bought." And like I think I saw him like doing that. And when I moved to United States, like we started to work on recordings, but not for other people, like just him, me, and him, and trying to do some new music, like experimenting a lot with sounds. And we hook up that way, like we for a long time ago, we've been like, we have that we have had that connection,
Yeah.
and yeah, we have a really good connection recording, like. And so every time like someone needs a drummer, he wants that some bands that don't have a drummer, and
Yeah.
he
Classic.
goes like, "Hey man, like I know Chino because like he does that." And it's like we we've been working together, and it's like we know the sound we're gonna do for every artist, so kind of.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why it's like I've been going to Orlando a lot, because every time that every band like that doesn't have a drummer, like he's like, "Chino, come and do this job," and like it's cool.
That's
I've been like doing other recordings. Like I went to Chicago to record with La Armada.
yeah.
They're Dominicans. They're friends. They're homies. And yeah, and I record with them like I think it was last year. I don't remember this year. Oh my God, where am I? This year? Yeah. Well, I started with them like last year, like rehearsing and stuff and creating new music. So yeah, we record in Chicago, Electrical Audio, I think
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
name of the studio. And it was, yeah, it was such a good experience, like for real. And yeah, I've recorded for 430 Steps also, the band from Orlando,
Okay.
which
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
the same guy from Red Lion Audio.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he used to play drums in that band. I'm like, sometimes I play drums with them when it's about like when they're about to tour or something.
Hmm.
And I do some recordings also. And when I play drums, he plays guitar. So
Nice.
it's cool. Yeah.
I was just talking to Christina the other day about how almost every band I've joined, it's been like they've already had a drummer, and then the drummer goes to play like guitar or bass, and they
Yeah.
take their spot. I feel like that happens a lot in like a bunch of different bands.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah, and I think that my friend Gustavo, he really likes to play. He like to play more guitar than drums, but he's very badass, like tuning drums and putting all the drums ready for recording. And that's what I like to work with him, because we are a very good team together, like tuning, like he cares about that too. And I like that, every detail is important.
Yeah, I mean, all the videos I've seen you post in the studio, like the drums are always like amazing.
Yeah,
Like it sounds
yeah,
so good.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, man.
Is
we
that
we
that a Q drum set that you were playing the other day?
Yeah, that's a cute drum set. Sometimes we mix it, depends of the sound we want. Like a week ago, a week ago we record with a 28-inch Q drum, which is crazy. It's not like
Oh
that
yeah.
common. So it's like you can imagine like putting that bass drum in front of you, and then you go like, okay, when am I gonna put the other stuff? Like how am I supposed to play my tom, or it's too big, it's huge.
Yeah, yeah. It's got to be
Um,
like 5 feet in front of you or something.
yeah, so we use the drum to record something like very super slow song, like the very drummy, like so it's so
Yeah,
to
yeah.
try to get the, because sometimes those bass drums doesn't have like that definition as a 22-inch or 20, that, and
Yeah, yeah.
it's
Harder to
kind of
push
like,
out stuff.
yeah, you have to figure it out. But yeah, we mix drums like, sometimes we play with with a 12-inch Q tom, or with a 18 floor tom Q as well, and then we use a 22 DW bass drum. We with a Sometimes we use an AF drum, ANF. You know that brand that.
A&F, I don't think I've heard of that.
Yeah, well, they sound amazing. Like the snare is crazy. It's like I think one of the best snares I ever played in my life.
Whoa. Is
It's
it
like
metal or wood?
it's metal, but it's kind of like inspired some with some vintage style attached to it. Like
Hmm.
brass with something. I don't know. It's weird, but it sounds amazing.
Yeah, well, you have to send me a photo of it or something.
Yeah, I'll send you a link. And yeah, we experiment like, well, this weekend I record with a 13 by 4-inch pork pie.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it sounds, it's
13 by 4.
tiny,
Pretty small.
very
Yeah.
thin.
Yeah.
Yeah, very thin, very small, but it sounds like some like pop sound.
Like a
That-
firecracker.
yeah, sounds good. I like it.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, we don't limit. We are not limited in that. You don't have to use like one brand when it's time to record. Like we use like all the drums that we need, all the sound that we need. And I always, because I love these symbols like pasty symbols. I always use pasty symbols on recordings that they never like they always like amaze me with the sound on recordings. Like I use 2002 and One Giant Beat, and 2002 I think it's perfect for recordings. Like yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You have all 2002 symbols?
Yeah, well, I have one Wild Crash 18. I have a medium Crash 20-inch, and I have a 24-inch, 24-inch ride
Nice.
2002, and I have also a Giant Beat 15-inch.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. You've been playing those for a while, right?
Yeah, I've been playing for a while, like for I think like for 3 years from now. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, it's been
I used
cool.
to
It's
have
been
I used to have a 2002 ride that I really liked. I don't remember.
okay.
I think it was like a heavy ride, maybe, but
Yeah,
yeah,
they sound huge. Even if you play like 22, 20, they sound big.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. What's been going on with Zeta? Like, you just released a new single, right?
Yeah, we released a new single. La Flor de la Palabra with a new video, and we're very excited about it. We are about to play 4 new shows, like the next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's like the first shows from the tour, and we're excited about it because like people are we have had that feedback like, hey, the new song, I want to see you guys playing live, and that's beautiful. I love that. So we are doing a bunch of stuff with the video and the song, like to get people like know the music, know the message, what we are doing.
Yeah, that's great. The song's
Yeah.
awesome too.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Is it
kind
is it part
of,
of a new album?
yeah, it's a new album. It's a new album. We record the new album before pandemic. I think pandemic started here in United States like on March 2020. We started record that on 2019 December.
Okay.
You know, yeah. We were on a tour, and we saved like the last 5 days of the tour to record in Jacksonville.
Oh,
Uh,
rock.
yeah, with Brock Mende. Yeah,
Cool. Yeah.
and yeah, he's amazing. Like we went to Jacksonville. I remember we rent some spot in Jacksonville, like some like um it was like a commercial house. I don't know how to say it. It's kind of spot where we rent. The house was empty, and we
Yeah.
just put all the stuff inside. And yeah, Brock is amazing. Like he just figured out like how to make it sound good. And it was beautiful experience, because it's not like, okay, let's go to the studio and just record. No, it's just like, okay, we're gonna use this space, we're gonna make it happen no matter what.
That's awesome.
And yeah, and Brock is very like, like, no worries, we're gonna make it happen.
Oh yeah.
Very
Yeah, he's
positive.
very confident. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we record that album, and we record about, like, I think we did about 13 drum tracks. Some of the tracks we recorded like with a percussion,
Okay.
like it was like Danny and me playing percussion on drums at the same times. Like, I don't know if most of the no, like some songs, yeah, we play like that way. In that moment, there was Frankie, the percussionist. He was the percussionist. He's the drummer from Pablo's Bell, and he was playing percussion with us on the tour, and he recorded percussion also for the album.
What
So
all kind of percussion did you use on the recording?
we used well, on his set he was using timbales. He was using like congas, jam block, tambourine. He was using clave, the clave.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and on the other hand was Danny using the steel drum.
Nice.
And I think, I don't remember what Danny was using on the he was using a snare drum, a piece hammered snare drum, beautiful. I think I got it here somewhere. Yeah. He was, yeah, imagine like the three of us playing at the same time, like recording with no click, just like,
yeah,
let's do it this way, like this is how we do it. Yeah, it was good. It was such a good experience, like first like recording the drums, you know, percussion and all of it.
Yeah. So it was more like a live show kind of thing.
Kind of like that. That's what that's our intention when it's time to recording, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a band like it's been playing for, you know, like 18 years from now, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like Danny and Juanchi, they've been um like experimenting a lot with the sound of the band and how to record. Like they've been like noticed like a lot of mistakes and good things that that been working for the band. And that's kind of like the rhythm of the band, you know, like, you know, just playing live. That's we're gonna sound like that. We're gonna sound like a almost like a live show, you know.
Yeah.
We want like all that they want in the band is like have that very attached, you know, like live show, you know.
A lot of energy.
So yeah, that energy. Yeah, I mean that energy. Sometimes the words doesn't come to my mind, but yeah, like energy sounds good.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. I'm so excited to hear it.
Yeah, we're gonna release it like the whole album like soon. I don't wanna say like, you
Yeah.
know, when like yet, because kind of don't know. But yeah, we're gonna be releasing like new songs, you know, from that album. So we recorded like 13 tracks or 30, and I think I don't know, like the album will have like 11, 10 songs.
Cool. Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool. We have such a red album like coming out, kind of new, like more like calypso. Like, well, the new song is kind of like calypso style, you know, like very.
Yeah. It's still like punk for sure, but it's definitely more in like traditional style music for sure.
Yeah. We I love the way that we build that, you know, like we did that drum track and with that percussion. But I mean, I really didn't have like the vision for that drum. I just knew that it was like something very energetic.
Yeah.
And I remember the guys was like, well, what are we gonna do with this? I was like, I don't know. So, but I
That's the
mean,
best.
like, yeah, then he started to like do some lyrics for the song, and Chino, I got this, look at this. And you know, he was very excited. He put a lot of energy in that song and the album as well. And yeah, like Juanchi, yeah, this is calypso, but I want to shred my guitar. And yeah, it sounds like this.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
thank you.
yeah, yeah. I see you got an electronic drum set behind you too. Is that what you practice on?
Yeah, this is a new baby. This is a Roland TD-27, and it's kind of like, well, I don't have the snare right now, or the hi-hat, because I got it in another place because rehearsal.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, but I need it back. I want to rehearse here too. But yeah, I got, this is my set. It's beautiful. I like it. I love it. Like, you can do a bunch of stuff with them. Like, can record pre-produced drums, like whatever, you know. So it's a very good tool, you know. I think nowadays, I think it's a very good time to get one of these. Like, help, it will help you a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Is that what you practice on most of the time, or do you mostly play on like acoustic drums? Or
And right now, most of the time playing this. Uh, when I play acoustic drums, most of it when I'm rehearsing
mm,
with Zeta, or when I'm going to Chicago, or when I'm going to record in Orlando.
okay,
So yeah, I was kind of worried, like, okay, how it will be to get a electronic drum, and then if it's not the same, you know what I'm talking about.
like the feel of it.
Yeah, the feel of it. So I tried to invest a little more, and I got a 14-inch snare drum. I got it somewhere. Oh, where are you? So I think I can show you this baby here.
Oh yeah,
So it's a 14
nice.
inch. I love it.
And it feels normal.
It feels kind of normal. Yeah. I mean, you can tighten it up if you want to
Oh,
get
cool.
that feel of a snare, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can do ring shots as well. It feels good. It will respond like as it should be, you know.
Right, right.
So yeah, it's good. I love it. Like this technology is crazy.
Yeah, those Roland kits seem like really good quality.
Yeah, they're very good quality. Yeah, and yeah, it's my baby right now. And when I wanna like practice, I also practice in a pad, you know, like some singles when I'm practicing doing exercise, you know, just
Yeah.
studying like whatever. I do that. Yeah, also.
Damn. Yeah, I always wondered like how much you practice because your arms are so strong, and I feel like you have your endurance is so you like
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
such a hard hitting drummer, and every time I see Zeta, I'm like, oh my god, like this is crazy. I
yeah,
always wondered like how much you actually practice. Like it seems like you practice every day.
yeah. I practice every day, but maybe I don't practice that much. Like not that like that. I'm not like playing like 5 hours straight. You know,
Hmm.
only when I have the chance, I do it. I practice at least, I think, 3 hours a day, you know?
Nice.
And I try to, well, during pandemic, I was practicing like with my pad and some stuff that I got, but I didn't have like a actually drum. But I felt that I really need to play. So I figured out that, whatever I had, with whatever I had. So, um, now that I got this baby, yeah, I practicing even more because I'm practicing like overnight. Sometimes I'm practicing. It's like 1 a.m. I was like, oh my god, okay, it's time to sleep. Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
now I'm practicing like I don't know. I want to say maybe more than 5 hours, maybe a day, because I have more time because I don't make any noise with this, so I don't bother anyone. So I
That's great.
can just wake up and play.
I need to get one of those for our apartment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's cool, man. I'm practicing even more right now.
Nice, cool. Well, I feel like I asked you everything that I wanted to hear about. So, was there anything else you wanted to add?
But talking about practicing, I
If
used
you
to
want, yeah.
practice. Yeah, well, I when I practice, I start with paradiddles, and then I mix it with flams. And you know what? I think I've read like books course, but it's not like I open a book and I just started to practice. It's kind of I do it sometimes, but it's not that often. What I like to do is just like when I listen to a beat.
Hmm.
Um, for instance, if I listen to tumpa tum tumpa tum tupa tumpa tum tupa tumpa tum tupa, I just playing that with my feet as a double bass. I don't play double kick, but I do it as it is, as it will be. And I started to do like singles or doubles, like independence, you know. I
Yeah.
started to work. I like to work a lot on independence. I think that's very important. And also like when I do exercises like paradiddles, singles, I always I'm always changing like what I was doing on my hands. Then I started to do it on my feet. And then what I was doing on my feet, I started to do it with my hands. And then I go faster. I put the click. Then I do it with the click, but not in the strong accent, not in the 1, 2, 3, 4. I do it in the A, you know,
Okay.
one A, two and three and four. So I try to fit in the every A. So it's challenging. You know? I try to do whatever to get on top of the click. Um, and yeah, I mix it a lot. I don't limit myself to okay, this should be like this. I just try to do it with my one hand, with my left hand. Yeah, like oh no, I can do it. No, yeah, I can do it.
Yeah, that's good. I've been practicing a lot with my left hand, like doing the hi hat instead, like
Yeah,
instead of crossed, like open handed. It's so.
yeah, yeah. That's very important. Like you should like
Yeah.
have the same, how you will call it, like the same. Uh, I don't know, the
Like
same.
endurance or
Yeah, like the same. You should
yeah.
in some point. Like that's part of this instrument. It's so complex. Like that it's crazy.
Yeah. I would love
Yeah.
to like take a lesson from you or something sometime.
Thank you. Yeah. I would love to share with you, and like imagine having two sets and play together, jam sometime. That
Yeah.
will that will be sick.
Maybe sometime soon. We're in Oregon
Yeah,
now, but
I'm totally down. Let's do it. Yeah, man. Yeah. How do you practice? I mean, I know I watched your videos, but when you are not doing videos, like what is your routine maybe?
I try to go to the storage unit or the practice space every day. Sometimes I'll take like a couple days off a week, but um, the space I got now, I can basically go any day except Wednesday. So I've been going every day just to play for like a couple hours. And at home, I just have like the practice pad.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have like a drum set at home or anything.
Okay.
But
It will be nice to have it. Like I'm having a good experience with this. Like
yeah,
it's cool. Yeah.
I would like to. The walls in our place right now are kind of thin, so I feel like the neighbors might not like it.
Yeah, like that's another video call we can talk about.
Yeah. We can talk about apartment drumming forever.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was great talking to you.
Yeah, thank you, Tommy. Thank you for the interview. It's really good to talk to you. Like it feels good. I had a awesome time talking about drums with a drummer that the one of the drummers that I like the most, that I've been watching live, like I'm friend with. And that's awesome, man.
Yeah, yeah, and you, same to you. Like, I love every time I get to see Zeta, or hopefully I'll see La Armada soon.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank
Yeah,
you for the interview. Thank you so much.
well, yeah, I'll see you soon.
Yeah, see you soon, man.